Last summer, I spent 5 weeks traveling through Europe. I visited 6 different countries with 7 of my very best friends. We explored over 16 cities, but our very first stop was Paris. I had seen it through hundreds of photographs. I knew the Eiffel Tower would be looking down on me when I emerged from the Champs-de-Mars. I was not surprised to travel down the Champs-Élysées and arrive at the foot of the Arc de Triomphe. I felt like I had traveled to Europe to see things every world history textbook I'd ever opened had shown me. That is, until I found Montmartre. I set out to see Sacré-Cœur, the beautiful church we had spotted across the skyline of Paris, perched on top of a distant hill. What I found was so much more. When I look back today, the giant church, tiny artist village, and joyful street fair fill the corners of my memory. Acrobats bounced through the air as musicians played a mix of French and American classics to onlookers who were perched on the steps that cascaded beneath the church doors. Behind the church, a street fair of painters and artists displayed their works, while people strolled through tiny cobblestone streets barely wide enough for a few people to squeeze through, let alone a car. The sound of music and chatter filled the air, while the smell of fresh-baked bread guided my nose and me through a small door where I was introduced to what became a permanent attachment to my left hand for the duration of my stay. You guessed it, we became certifiable, baguette-toting tourists and loved every minute of it. Paris was no longer a series of images I had seen time and time again or cliched quotes from famous authors. It was my own.